Welcome back. Heat number 2 of the quarterfinals of the WSL World Longboard Championship. Nice footwork there to the nose, a 5, a 10. Nice clean footwork back. Nice powerful cutback right there. Nice composure. She's happy. Going to feel good starting out early with a nice wave. Almost off that rail there. Hano opened with her first wave at 5.17. This is her second wave, and she's just going to do a standing island pull out through the top of that one. But a quick start to this heat. 1-0 for that. And here's Crystal's wave from the outside. Good quick footwork out there. I love how she's positioned like right in the mid-face of that wave. So that was a speedy trimming 5 through that whole critical section of the wave. Cuts back. Hano's wave again from the outside. Slow to make that turn, which allows her to set up a nose right there. And then nice speed 5 right there. Still checked her speed, puts herself a little lower in the face here, and she's able to get another nice nose ride, a 5 to a 10, back to 5, and just hung that one up there. Nice turn. One of the bigger waves, one of the longer waves. Thank you, Sam. Congratulations, Rachel, as we pick up C.Walsh on a nice wave on the outside. We saw Hano on a great one during that interview with a couple of really strong nose rides on a really good set wave, so we're still waiting on those scores. Crystal set her turn, gets a nice high nose ride. That little bump right there just tried to knock her off, tried to drop the nose out, able to make it a nice cutback, but then she realizes there's no shoulder and she's out. So, and that quick out put her back out ahead of Hano, so she has priority. It's a really good, strong second wave, but definitely going to be a throwaway if she wants to take the lead away from Hano. And here she goes, coming into that peak a little bit from behind, running to the nose, but it's going to have to drop off to go around this section. Really clean. We'll get a big cut back right here. Nice the way she brought that into the whitewater. Will that face? No, that's wave pushed too far out into the channel there, and maybe the tide's going to start affecting that. And I don't think that wave's going to come close to being what she needs.
Crystal's family, husband and son, Damien, no doubt tuning in from Hawaii. As we see that quick run to the nose, gets around this section, stays super composed. I love this cutback, the way she bounces all the way into the foam. So controlled. She's so good on the tail. So sets that line up straight to the nose, perfectly perched through that top section, and then this is where she just bangs it off the foam. Perfect placement of that, though. Gets that little check off the bottom, that little speed check. Love that little rail grab to make it around this. But like we said, this wave just doesn't unfold for her on the inside. Sometimes there is that nice running wall. They can get that second sick little hang 5 inside section. Gets a little check. Nothing too much with 17 minutes on the clock. There is a score to drop through now for Hano. 3 full days of competition available to us after this. It is Thursday, local time in Taiwan, just before 10 a.m., and C.Walsh is now up and riding.
And again, I really like the way she sets up that turn to set up the nose ride. The bottom dropped out underneath Crystal there. That's my kind of contest right there. There's a great luau, let's just put it that way. Hano with priority, streaking it. I love the way she comes at these from behind the peak.
Very much behind the peak on that one. Exactly. Great competitive surfing as we see C.Walsh with that very strong paddle. Now just milking her way into this, setting herself up for that nose ride section. And there we go. Quick couple footsteps just off.
And you know who's watching that wave the closest? Hano.
C.Walsh. Nice cruisy start. Waiting for that wave to open up. Gets to that nice tight hang 5. Very, very long hang 5 right in the pocket. Back to the foam. Just lets that wave do the work for her as she comes through to the inside. Looking for one last nose ride, sticks it right in there on the 5. Thinking of the quality of waves that are running in Southern California between LA and San Diego, it makes perfect sense that we would have such a high field of California girls left in the mix.
And there we saw Crystal giving a wave a look under priority. She did a little swinging left, go right, trying to see if that wave was going to set up for her in the quarterfinals. As we see Crystal making a move on an inside wave, sets that turn, gets to the nose. There's a nice clean 5, really quick 10. Got off of that really quickly. There's another great 5 and stuffs that 10. Now I think the pressure is starting to build on Crystal.
Absolutely. You can see it. Just watch this. How tight, how close are those steps as she gets straight to that nose. Goes for that quick hang 10, not a long hang 10, but just enough to kind of show that she's capable of getting there. Goes right back to it, like just that halfway check back. That wave doesn't unfold for her the way she would have hoped on the inside. but she's keeping really active, under priority, getting as many waves as she can. If she happens to get into something,
call what you believe in and what longboarding should be showcasing. And look at the beautiful wave that Hano has found here. Sets herself up well. Quick nose right, a little bit on the descension, right? A little bit, into a dropping. I think Crystal, I like the way she sets up her nose right a little bit better sometimes than Hano does, although Hano has been more successful with her nose rides. But that wave was kind of falling down, and I think if she had set it up a little deeper, might have gotten a longer nose ride out. From the armchair to your ears.
From the armchair. But great decision for Hano to go on it, because that's the type of wave that Crystal could have easily had the score on. That excellent.
She's taking off running, which you kind of need to do. I see it there because that section was going in front of you. So I don't think if you had set that with a fade, looking at the replay, that you would have made it through that section. So I'll take back my second guessing with a second look. But yeah, good size wave, but unfortunately didn't have quite a steep enough face for a second nose riding opportunity. Ridden really well all the way to the inside by Hano. So we're under a minute left. Crystal Walsh needing a 7.78.
Late, but there is still 20 seconds on the clock, although Honolua, in top form, looking to potentially defend her world title, drops a 6.83 as her last wave, which ups a massive requirement for Crystal Walsh, requiring now a 9.43 to take the advancing position into the semifinals, and that will be it. Honolua Bloomfield, semifinalist number 2, will be up against Rachel Tilley.